For years, I thought that confidence came before action. But one of the biggest lessons I have learned is that confidence often comes after we start. Hi, I'm Rachel McCants, founder of Our Lindsay Unlimited, God CEO. Welcome back to Ladies as We Smile. I used to really often, or if not always, have the thought that one day I will be ready. When it came to Ladies as We Love Ourselves, a six-step program to self-worth, my first business coach, who I love dearly, thank you girls so much. When I was writing Ladies as We Love Ourselves, I didn't even know I was writing Ladies as We Love Ourselves. It was a six-step program, and it is a six-step program to self-worth, and I was taking a beta group through it. And she read it and said, this needs to be a book. And now we have Ladies as We Love Ourselves. I wasn't ready. I didn't think it was ready, but God, Holy Spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit, put it in her to say, this is a book. And she also gave me that encouragement with writing it when I was going through the beta group. She was just like, write a chapter and put it out. Because when you have something going, it encourages you because people are waiting on you to get it done. So each chapter I would write, and week after week, and we would meet in person, well, on Zoom, week after week with, and then it came to Ladies as We Love Ourselves. I wasn't ready, don't think I was. When it came to speaking opportunities, I was invited by a ministry to speak at ladies' luncheons, and I was like, okay, Jesus, let's do this. They helped me with my talk and everything. And so that is what I do. I love it. When it came to teaching Zumba routines, wasn't necessarily ready for that either. I got certified as a Zumba instructor and then went and started doing them, and it was a blast. It still is a blast. I love teaching Zumba. Even EMDJ, early mornings with the dose of Jesus, I wasn't ready, but I put it out there, and I was surprised by my first person who was interested in early mornings with the dose of Jesus. And then that started, and that was great too. So it has just always that I've learned that I'm not always ready. It's just like God gives me the opportunity and then I go for it. Even starting YouTube at the beginning of this year, I was like, I don't know. But I mean, my sister bought me a microphone. Thank you, Sissy. She got me a webcam. Thank you, Sissy. And I have a ring light my daddy got me years ago. And so, like, I already had the setup. I already have a message to share. Holy Spirit has a message to share through me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And so I dove in. I wasn't ready. I still am working on thumbnails. I'm still working on some of the technicalities of getting a YouTube video together. But I'm not perfect. And God has got me. Holy Spirit is leading me every step of the way. All I can say is, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Lastly, Our Lindsay Unlimited. I wasn't ready to start Our Lindsay Unlimited, but it did come when I started with Ladies as We Love Ourselves. I self-published Ladies as We Love Ourselves, and I wasn't able to, well, I mean, technically, but I needed a business to sell Ladies as We Love Ourselves. So that's where Our Lindsay Unlimited came from. And then I was speaking, and so I was like, okay, Jesus, let's do this. God wasn't asking me to know everything. He was asking me to trust him. Faith without works is dead. Takes a step at a time. I often ask Holy Spirit to order my steps, like be the author of my day and my time. I ask that every day. It's just all about trusting him. And in the Tony Evans Bible, he has commentaries. Tony Evans Study Bible, there is a commentary at the bottom of all the pages. Well, it's not for all the verses, but a lot of the verses have commentary to them. And I can't remember where this reference is. I'm pretty sure it's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. I'm pretty sure it's for that commentary, for those verses. But he talks about trusting is actually like laying in a bed. Like you trust your bed. I trust the seat I'm sitting in. But when we trust it, we just put our full weight on it. I was like, that is so good. So I use it. I'm giving him reference, but you get two times of reference and then it's yours. Just kidding. But we have to trust him wholeheartedly. And again, faith without moves is dead. And I had to start moving to get everything accomplished that I have. And even though, even to this day, just being honest, I have to remind myself of that because there are other things that God has called me to do, including move. And so I'm like, Lord, how does this work? But I'm making movements toward it and He's guiding me. And so I'm like, okay, Jesus, okay, Holy Spirit, let's do this. Obedience comes before confidence. The confidence, growth, improvements, learnings I was waiting for came from doing the things I was afraid to do. Holy Spirit is awesome. Because self-worth grows when we stop doubting and really start trusting God. That also inspired Ladies as We Love Ourselves, a 6-step program to self-worth. It is on Amazon if you're interested. You don't need perfect confidence. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need all the answers. You simply need to hold Holy Spirit's hand and take the next step forward. And all I can say is, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thanks for joining today. I'll see you next video.